Hello, sir, I'm calling from Medicare. We have a brand new back brace fully covered by your insurance. That's how they always start. Polite, practiced, professional. But this time, they weren't speaking to a confused senior citizen. This time, they were speaking to someone who'd had enough and was ready to turn the tables. What followed was 20 minutes of pure, calculated chaos. And by the end of the call, the scammer wasn't just frustrated. She was furious. Speaking head. Intro CTA. 15 seconds. If you've ever had your phone blow up with scam calls, if you've ever wished you could make them suffer the way they try to make us, then buckle up. Because this is one of the most satisfying tales of petty revenge you'll ever hear. And hey, if you love stories where karma hits hard, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's dive in. Open book. Full story. Cinematic narrative begins. For most people, scam calls are just part of life, a background nuisance you learn to ignore. But for Ethan, they weren't just a nuisance. They were a relentless invasion. His phone rang constantly, 6, sometimes 7 days a week. Morning, afternoon, evening. It didn't matter. If it wasn't a car warranty scam, it was a fake IRS threat, or worse, the most persistent of them all, the Medicare scams. And these weren't harmless spam messages. They were predators, circling the elderly, preying on their confusion, their trust, their fear. Ethan wasn't elderly. Not yet, anyway. But every call made his blood boil a little more. Because behind each robotic greeting was someone trying to steal. Steal personal information. Steal money. Steal peace of mind. And for a while, Ethan just blocked the numbers. Ignored them. Swiped them away. But the calls kept coming. And every time they did, they carried the same smug assumption. That he was just another gullible target. Telephone receiver, the breaking point. It was a Tuesday afternoon when his patience finally snapped. His phone buzzed. Unknown number. Medicare services. Normally he'd hang up. But today Ethan smiled. It wasn't a friendly smile. It was the smile of someone who's been stepped on too many times and has decided, once and for all, to step back. He answered. Hello, he said, voice trembling, deliberately frail. A cheerful woman with a thick, practiced accent greeted him. Hello, sir. I'm calling from Medicare about a brand new flexible back brace fully covered by your plan. May I confirm your Medicare number, please? And just like that, the game began. Performing arts, the performance. Ethan had decided that if these scammers wanted a confused old man, he would become the most confused old man on the planet. Oh, my Medicare number, yes. Yes, of course, he said, fumbling with imaginary papers. It's 1-800, Medicare. There was a pause. The woman repeated herself, a hint of irritation creeping in. No, sir, not the phone number. I need your Medicare ID number. It should start with a letter, followed by digits. Oh, right. Letters and numbers. Okay. Ethan's voice wavered. It's M. C. The scammer sighed. No, sir. That's still the customer service number. And so it went. Again and again. Every time she asked for the ID, Ethan read out the Medicare hotline number. Sometimes backwards. Sometimes one digit at a time. Once, he accidentally started reciting his grocery list. The woman's cheerful tone was gone now. Her words were sharper, clipped. Ethan could practically hear her clenching her jaw through the phone. And he wasn't done yet. The trap tightens. After nearly 10 minutes of this verbal tug-of-war, the scammer tried a different tactic. All right, sir, she said tightly. Let's try verifying your identity another way. Could you please provide your social security number? Bingo. Ethan knew this was where the scam turned dangerous, and where he'd have his most fun. Social security. Oh, yes, hold on, he said, feigning confusion. I think the number is 1-800-772-1213. Oz. Sir, the scammer said, exasperated. That's not your social security number. That's a phone number. Yes. The social security phone number, Ethan exclaimed, as if it were the most obvious thing in the world. You said you needed my social security number, and I figured you'd want to call them. Silence. Then a heavy sigh. Then another attempt. Slower, as if speaking to a toddler. No, sir. I need your social security number. The one assigned to you. Oh, you mean my number? Well, if you want my number, you're going to have to talk to them first, Ethan insisted. I'm not just giving my number to some stranger. Are you trying to scam me, young lady? The word scam hit her like a slap. No, sir, this is legitimate. Scam. Scam. Ethan interrupted, suddenly raising his voice. You're playing games with me, you stupid weevil. Weevil. He had no idea where that came from, but the word seemed to hang in the air, absurd and insulting in equal measure. The scammer went silent, then clicked mute. Ethan grinned. She was probably cursing him out under her breath. Fire the boiling point. When she came back, her voice was trembling. Not with fear, with anger. Sir, if you don't want the brace, I'll just mark this as declined. Oh, don't be hasty, Ethan said brightly, switching gears back to cheerful senility. I really do need that brace. Now, what was that number you needed again? D. That was the final straw. After nearly 20 minutes of nonsense, fake numbers, phone directory recitations, bizarre accusations, and one unforgettable weevil, the scammer snapped. Goodbye. And the line went dead. Trophy, the sweet taste of victory. Ethan stared at his phone for a moment, and then burst out laughing. Somewhere thousands of miles away, a scammer who had planned to rob a vulnerable senior blind was probably throwing her headset across the room, storming out for a smoke break, and swearing his name in 2 different languages. For once, they were the ones wasting their time. They were the ones frustrated, powerless, and defeated. And that, Ethan thought, was justice. Fire. Climactic payoff. 1 to 2 minutes. There's a special kind of satisfaction in flipping the script on people who make a living off manipulation. These scammers thrive on fear, on the confusion of those who don't know better. They expect easy prey. What they never expect is resistance. And they definitely don't expect someone to toy with them so thoroughly that they're forced to hang up first. Ethan didn't just waste 20 minutes of a scammer's time. He wasted 20 minutes of a scammer's opportunity. Time they couldn't use to deceive someone more vulnerable. And maybe, just maybe, she'd think twice before dialing the next number. Reflective wrap-up. 20 seconds. Revenge doesn't always mean lawsuits or grand gestures. Sometimes, it's as simple as turning the tables, of showing someone who sees you as a victim that you're anything but. In a world full of scammers trying to take advantage of the weak, there's something deeply satisfying about making them feel helpless instead. Loudspeaker. Outro CA. 20 seconds. If that story made you smile, smash that like button. It tells the algorithm you love seeing justice served. And I want to know, have you ever messed with a scammer before? What's the best way you've wasted their time? Share your stories in the comments below. And of course, subscribe for more tales of poetic revenge delivered straight to your feed.